Today we're going to make spaghetti bolognese, a vegetarian one. It's not vegan because we're using corn which has got egg in it. Right, we're going to use a dessert spoon of sunflower oil, tin of chopped tomatoes which is 400 gram, 500 gram of the white mushrooms, or the button type mushrooms, half a pint of water with an oxo veg stock cube, teaspoon of garlic powder, fresh clove of garlic that we're going to cut up, a brown onion that we're going to slice. Dal meal we're using, it's a 500 gram this one. We use original, but we've also used the spicy one or the chunky mushroom. They're all good. You can use either that you want on them, or any pasta sauce of your own choice, but this is a nice one. A heaped teaspoon of oregano we're going to use, dried, black ground black pepper, and 8 ounces of corn mince, which we're going to fry in some oil in a minute. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So we'll get back to you in a minute when we've prepared everything. Okay. Hiya, right, we've chopped some onions up so they're quite fine. We've chopped some mushrooms up to chunky. And what we're going to do now is fry 8 ounces of corn in some sunflower oil. So we're going to put a layer of sunflower oil on the bottom. Not going to put a right lot, because you're going to drain it after, so it doesn't matter on the quantity of oil you use, but you just want a layer at the bottom. And then you're going to fry it for 5 minutes lightly. Just so it lightly browns. That's 8 ounces. I'm going to put that on sort of a medium heat. This is a small jet that we're using. Just let it go down. And I'll come back to you in about 5 minutes when it's just fried it slightly. Okay? That'll be a minute. While your corn's cooking, you might as well start cooking your onion. So you're going to use a dessert spoon of sunflower oil. Let's pop that in. Going to just put your onion in, and you're going to just lightly cook that for about 5 minutes until it goes a bit soft. So we'll get you back to you on that. So I'm just going to put that on quite a low to medium heat just to get that down a little bit, and when it goes soft and such as lightly coloured, not brown but get in there, then we'll go back to it. Okay, so we'll come back in a minute. Right, we're back. Your onions have gone slightly coloured. You know, it's slightly coloured up. They're not burned or anything, they're just slightly coloured and softer. My corn's just been fried for 5 minutes lightly. What I'm going to do is use a slotted spoon, pick that out and put it in there. But first of all, we've just turned it off now. We've got our onions in there. We're going to put a teaspoon of garlic powder in. A good teaspoon I'll do. And then we're going to use garlic clove. Give that a good squeeze. Get that off with a trusty garlic press. I don't like cutting it up because you never get it chunky, you never get it small enough, you just get big chunks. So we'll do it that way. Chop it in. If you get any big chunks in it, just cut it with scissors. Which is my favourite trick. Scissors for everything.
Scissors for everything, yeah.
Right, so get all garlic in there. Yep. And we're just going to literally chuck everything in. So we're going to put a tin of tomatoes in. And we're going to put mushrooms in. You can get them in without getting any offside. And then we're going to put half a pint of stock in and water. So there's a stock cube. Crumble that in. And your water. And we're going to get a right good teaspoon of oregano and heap it up. So we want it really good. Like that.
Proper spoon.
A proper spoon. Yeah. And then shake up a dolmio. Get the lid off, whop it in, and I always like to get every last bit out, so I'm going to put a right little bit of water in the bottom, just get every last little bit out, shake it up, and do that.
You're having too much fun now.
Okay, definitely. And we're going to put plenty of black pepper in, because we like it. We're going to do that. going to get a slotted spoon. We'll use that one. And with the corn, just going to get it out. I mean, I've used probably just the right amount of fat, so, but you can, it doesn't matter if it's swimming in it, you can just take it out and drain it with that. Just pop it in your pan. Okay, and then after that, I'm going to cook it on a medium heat. Keep stirring it up every now and then because you don't want it to stick to the pan. About half an hour. Yeah, I think we just used the right amount there, don't we? It doesn't matter if you don't, just drain it off because you don't want oil going in it really. Right, now then, put this on a medium heat. Give it a good stir so everything's mixed in. And then just let it cook down. You can put a lid on if you want, it's up to you. It cooks quicker with a lid on, but don't really speed cook something because everything doesn't cook correctly then. So most of the time we leave the lid off. And then when this is done, you can just serve it out. Yeah, and what we're going to do, we're going to cook this down for about half an hour, something like that. You'll know when it's cooked because your mushrooms have gone soft. And then we'll get back to you. Alright then? Okay. Anyone new to cooking, when you've fried off your corn and you've got that, emptied it, don't just dump it in the sink like that. Wipe it with kitchen roll till it's nearly dry, and then you can wash it up and it doesn't grease up all your dishes. Okay? Hiya. When this is done and it's ready now, it's about half an hour to 3/4 hour at the most. As long as you can get your fork in the mushrooms and they're going soft, and then that's when it's ready. And then you can just serve it up with spaghetti, or we prefer linguine because it's a flatter one and it's got a nicer taste, but you cook it in the same way as spaghetti, and we just put it in the middle of that.